a payroll tax cut deal has been reached. It has been reached in Congress. It has upsides and downsides. Here are the upsides. First of all, you get the 2% payroll tax holiday. That saves every family about $1,000. Now, I actually don't agree with the payroll tax cut because I think that it is going to hurt Social Security in the long run. But at least it goes to the middle class, and at least it saves all of us $1,000, and it's not geared towards the rich. So that's a positive. It has a Medicare doc fix, which is the amount of money going to doctors. They would not have covered some of the Medicare patients if they didn't get this fix. So that's overall a positive thing. Second of all, or third of all, I should say, it's got $7 to $8 billion in communication systems. So it's going to build one across the country. It's so that first responders can communicate to one another. That's a good thing. Now, the long list of downsides. It cuts unemployment benefits from 99 to 73 weeks. Now, keep in mind that for only 18 states had it at 99 weeks anyway, so it affects some states and not others. There is drug testing for the unemployed and for certain positions that would need drug tests anyway if they are trying to get jobs in those positions. Which is just superfluous anyway, but this is just to say, like, if you're unemployed, we think you're a bum and a drug addict, so we want to test you. And then it's got a $52 billion unemployment extension. That is good news, except for the fact that it's been knocked down to 73 weeks, and they're going to drug test you. And will some drug testing companies make a lot of money off of this? Sure. I'm sure that's just a fringe benefit for the Republicans. I'm sure they didn't even calculate that. Then, more downsides of the deal. The pension contribution for federal workers is raised from 0.8% to 1.55%. Obviously, basically, nearly doubled there. And what it is going to do is it's going to raise $15 billion from federal workers. So out of their pockets and into the budget. And it's also going to cut $7 billion from hospital funding, fund for everybody. And it's going to cut $5 billion from health care prevention fund to prevent things like cancer. That would have been nice to prevent. Sad day for us. Childhood diabetes, smoking, etc. So, what's the final analysis after all of this? First of all, there was news reports out earlier in the week that the Republicans had caved 100% on the payroll tax cut. Now, the part of that is true is that we did get the payroll tax cut, and they are not offsetting that part of the bill with anything. Now, I don't think that's a win for Democrats because Democrats did want to offset it. They did want a balanced budget in that regard, and they were going to offset it with tax increases for the rich. Of course, the Republicans, once you touch that nerve, they're like, no, forget it, just add to the deficit. But there's no way we're ever going to touch the rich. So it's a kind of concession by the Republicans. And in the end, when you put it together with the Medicare doc fix and the unemployment extension, it's a compromise. And look, there's a lot that I don't like in it. Obviously, all those downsides that I listed. If this was the kind of compromise that President Obama had been doing all throughout, I would point it out to you, and I would tell you my reservations, and then I'd say, hey, listen, we can't get everything we want. And, you might not like a lot of those provisions, but, you do have to work with Republicans. There is a different party here, and if you don't like that, you should vote them out. So in the end, I think it's a 50-50 compromise, and that's what happens in politics.